Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Jay is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Popped up, calling for it. Prado, 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And Ozuna will make the catch to retire. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Fielder, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. That misses. 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
High pop-up. Bryant calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Chris Bryant
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. To short, hit hard. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In there. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Stepping in, number 8 on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
In now, Javier Baez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Line to the right side. Stanton is there, and he'll make. Here's J.D. Martinez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Designated hitter.
Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hayward ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in, Derek Dietrich, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. Hayward is there now, and he has it. 2 gone, and no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Martin Prado now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Throw gets him at first, and even the East German. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ben Zobrist.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
John Jay.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Escobar onto the grass. 2 down.
Now
ready for another chance. Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Alex Avila. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. This is pulled into right, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite. Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There he goes. Pitch misses. The throw down. 1-0 count. Here it is. Softly hit out to short. And that's in there. Base hit. Escobar rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He popped out in his first trip. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. For Yelich, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Line drive to left. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting
at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. J.D. Martinez becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. He'll go to Baez. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He pulls this one into right. Stanton is there, and they go down in a hurry. Digging in now, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
A high fastball is in there. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Number 8 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Martin Prado now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Baez trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Scooped up. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit softly to third. Oh, and a beautiful diving. Striding in, number 8. Switch hitter batting left here.
Right fielder, number 8.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's down to third. Prado is there to Gordon for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
In now is John Jay. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Escobar onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball, and he wants to ambush.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. In is Christian Yelich. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Hit hard to third. Bryant is up with it, and on one pitch, he's retired. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Chris Bryant.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Riding in once again. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. In there, no balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. In the air to straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Baez, 1 away. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And the ready for another chance. Number 8. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 8.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Ozuna has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Drilled right back up the middle. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Martin Prado will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jay has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Hit out toward second. Baez has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, D. Gordon. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. At the plate, John Jay. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
John Jay.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Dietrich, and he's safe. Here's Jason Hayward now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have. Albert Almora will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Changeup called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away. Now he'll throw back to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Alex Davila. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Wilson Contreras will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Stanton. Still going back. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Addison Russell will come on now as the pinch hitter, Junichi Tazawa.
Addison Russell now pitching for the Marlins. Number 25.
Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bull.
The batter, number 8.
First offering on its way. Number 8 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Russell is on his way home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Koji Uehara is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 19.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Lifted into center field. Almora in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Marcelo Zuna as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Carl Edwards Jr. is on the pitch here in the eighth with nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just missed. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Ready on 1 and 2. Now both runners are breaking. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. The tag at third, and they got him. Boy, cut down. Digging in.
Leading out for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is up with it. In time to first, and there are two away. In now is John Jay. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses inside 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball one. Here's a look over to first. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that. Standing in, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Zobrist has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. In now, Derek Dietrich. He was a ground out victim last time up. Justin Wilson comes on here looking to get the
Chicago Cubs, number 37.
Christian Colon will pinch hit here.
Christian Colon.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now. Martin Prado now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Wade Davis takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Outside, 2-1. 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Number 8 is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated.